The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Where's the mic?
Here, shift.
Tighten down. There you go.
Wait, shut.
This is the former Nittany Lion, the rookie Miles Sanders. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Agholor. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride.
Two-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is Jordan Howard.
Yeah, baby.
On the tackle there, Natrell Jamerson out of Wisconsin.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 4 down. Check.
To throw on second and 6. Wentz. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Good work, boy.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 29-yard line.
First down, Philadelphia.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might
just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that early.
Looking for Agholor, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception.
That Balaj. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Get him, boy.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Here we go.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
And that's the big fellow's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground. He's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. Just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Derek Barnett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
54 Mike.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack.
Let's go.
It's second and 21. Now Fitzpatrick. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
That's what I'm talking about.
Gennard Avery. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bradley Chubb racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here we go.
They'll come up after the sack on a second and 12.
Mike, 53.
Hey, rip 5-2, hot here.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
It's done.
Wentz now to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Go.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, boys, we got four.
Hey, Alpha.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 47. Right back to Sanders on first down. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
Yeah, baby.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Tight right.
Rip 5-7.
Check. 4 down.
To throw on second and 6. Wentz. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49.
Well, enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Eagles coming up here on a third and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Bravo!
From the gun, it's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, second quarter as they come up on first and 10. Looking for Parham in there. He's got him. And he'll go down after losing losing yardage at the 10. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Mike, 5-4. Mike's 5-4. It's coming this way, Here we go.
From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
I'm coming for you. You mine.
Left.
Out.
Hey. High 7.
Right there. 54
on first down.
Hey, here we go.
He's got the rookie, Preston Williams. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Yeah.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Mike 20. Mike's 59. Exit.
First down, Fitzpatrick. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Go. Waiting.
53. Check. Check.
On first down, it's Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Last stop.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? What you got? Give me some. Here we go.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Here we go. 180.
Check. 53's Mike. Watch the run.
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
280.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
Man 5-7.
Hey, let's get that ball, D.
Hey, orbit.
53 is the Mike. 53 is the
On
Mike.
2nd and 11 now. Wentz. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Run for the down to Powers. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Go.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first.
Let's go.
And this is going to be intercepted.
We got to step it up.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
That's caught out left by Perriman. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Mike.
Watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? You actually want to get all the credit, but how about the people up the block in front of you, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch 54. Army.
To throw, Fitzpatrick. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go, Pac-Man. Waiting.
Check. 53's Mike. Wild Bill.
first down. It's Sanders. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And down to the 7-yard line. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up first and goal.
Here we go.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Mike, 53. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there. He'll have stats with a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
53. Mike,
to throw.
Stop your whining.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Nice touchdown, baby. Keep working.
Nelson Aguilar. His third touchdown now on the year. As his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Elliott Good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Balaj. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, baby!
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On third down, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Oh, yeah!
And they're going to knock him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go!
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two.
I agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up. And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They run it through the line. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
I got you, boy.
Left.
Slam!
They'll stay on the ground. Balazs again. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Let's go. Let's do it.
10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
He's trying to get football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
PPP. Let's go. Let's go.
54, right there, right there. 54,
and 4.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Throw right side
Let's
to
go,
Perriman,
D.
and it's
Tighten
caught.
up.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the
Let's
50.
go. Let's go. Let's go.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go. Here we go.
Toss play to Balazs.
It's run, fellas. It's run.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Good work, boys.
A 10-yard
Let's go.
pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Nigel Bradham, the linebacker, right there on the coverage. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Here's Fitzpatrick, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway.
Get ready.
It's
Get
no
ready.
good.
Get
and
ready.
This score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. The running game fully in sync, 1-11 on that play.
And sometimes it comes from the offensive coordinator, understanding what he thinks the defense is going to do and dialing up the perfect play. Sometimes the quarterback can look at the defense, realize he needs to change it to a run, and that gets it done in a big way as well.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it really tough to defend. A nice chunk of yardage right there.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, T. We got to get to the ball.
To throw his wins. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
59.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Throwing his Wentz. And it's caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
We got 6 all day.
Zach Ertz. with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what. First 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Here we go,
Last time out, they had that long 50-plus-yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Fitzpatrick. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And now it's second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Now this throw caught left side. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 32 on the play.
20.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here. First and 10. And they'll give it here to his running back. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19.
I know you feel
Vision
that.
is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it. That's when the great players know that they have the goods.
Right, and that's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Fitzpatrick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
Let's put up a shutout time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Another shot for the 9 on second and goal. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now.
Mike,
this is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
52 and 56.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Bring it up.
Go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got in the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming.
Here we go. Look at that.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And he's going to be intercepted the third time. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know
Mike's
this is the holiday season.
Mike's 5-4.
So here we are.
Right here.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's how you hit. That's right.
Brings up second and a yard at the 12-yard line.
Like 20.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Let's go.
Right 80.
We got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Now they try the right side here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on second and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
They cannot
Fletcher Cox in there to give him sack number 14 for him on the year. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Throwing Fitzpatrick. And the pressure gets to him again. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
And it appears to me that someone's defensive coordinator is jockeying for a raise. A sack on second and goal, a sack on third and goal. Now brings up a decision on fourth down.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there.
Here we go, here we go.
Short, and this score will stay right where it is. That one, an absolute backbreaker. A chance to get back within a score, couldn't do it.
Yeah, that one went begging, as they say, right? There's the opportunity, and it was missed. It's not lost just yet. But, boy, getting back within 1 score would have been a powerful motivator for their defense.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That's my boy.
Jordan Howard. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time out, another missed field goal, so maybe their confidence wavering a little bit right now in the kicking game.
And I'm with you on that. I think at this stage, they'd love to not run him back out there in a tough situation. But let's face it, they may have to. So right now, the head coach is talking to the offense coordinator and saying, call this game like we're going to put it in the end zone. Let's try and take the field goal out of it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch 54. Watch 54.
Quarterback, don't get nervous. We ain't again to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
He wasn't ready.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Check 53's Mike. Check 53's Mike. Hey, let's get some penetration.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was the veteran safety, Malcolm Jenkins, who got a hand in there to disrupt it. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Come on,
now
now.
They go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
Waiting. 53 is the mic. I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. All the people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Wentz down. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Waiting. 53's Mike. Oh, here we go.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. A lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
53 is the mic. Gut. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
On 2nd and 2, Fitzpatrick. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration.
Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive, they throw an interception. A lot of people think the very next time you run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now a handoff looking right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Keep playing hard.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Let's
So
go.
the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
5-0.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jim.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. When we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
53, Mike. All day, dog.
On first and 10, Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second and inches after that first down completion was just shot. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami.
Rush in.
Gary Jennings, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is down to 28-10. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Let's go,
they're
baby.
Down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
It's caught by Sanders. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A fourth quarter score, meanwhile, from Kansas City. The Chiefs have scored again to extend their lead a bit. If they hold on, it would be win number 10 for them on the year. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Mike's 5 points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They were looking Jennings' way again, and that'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
54. Crunch time, defense.
Throwing again. Fitzpatrick. He finds Kalen Ballage, his running back. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Strong.
Here I come.
Regular.
Here I come.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, Echo.
One last shot now for Fitzpatrick.
I got you.
That's caught by Jennings. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Gary Jennings with touchdown number 15 of the year and second of the game. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. Scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So for the Eagles, the win moves them to 3-9 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.